Hey, how's it going out there, everybody? Hope everybody's having a great day. I'm your host, Cash. Welcome to the channel, and today I'm going to attempt to save some money while eating better. Here we go. Let's talk about it. So, as you know, I like to cook in the truck. I like to save money, not spending money at the truck stop and these fast food restaurants. So, I'm out on the road for 7 to 14 days is usually my normal duration. I buy a bunch of meat before I leave out, and then by about the seventh, eighth day, that meat's getting a little long in the tooth. So what did I think to do? Vacuum seal some meat. Save space in my little tiny refrigerator and hopefully make these steaks and hamburgers and pork chops last the full 14-day duration. So this is the vacuum sealer I bought. This is a deluxe vacuum sealer by Nesco. It is if I'm not mistaken, it's like let me find the UPC code here. It is a VS-9 is the model number on that. If you're wondering, I got this at Walmart for $87. I figured, hey, if it saves me, a couple pounds of hamburger meat and a couple steaks every year, it's paid for itself in the first year. So let's pop it out the box. Let's give it a try. Let's see what we think. All right, there's what comes in the box. There's 20 bags that come with it. I bought a couple rolls as well. The main reason I wanted this one in particular was this drawdown handle. I feel like it's going to get a better locking mechanism with that lock-in handle. And I also liked how the cord rolls up underneath. There you go. If I don't drop it and ruin it right off the bat. But let's plug it in. Let's get it fired up. Let's see if we can vacuum seal some steak I bought earlier and see if this stuff will last. I'm going to mark the date on it, and these particular steaks, I'm going to leave them in the fridge for at least a week, and we'll come back and give an update on it later on. So these are the steaks that I will be vacuum sealing. These are flat iron steaks. For the price, I like the flat iron steaks. I usually buy up all they have at the local Walmart before I leave out. These are about the right size, like a half pound. I like the flavor of the flat iron, so I go with that. Normally, I fry up some bacon to go with it. So bacon and flat iron is usually what I have for lunch most days. And I'm hoping that this vacuum sealer can help me get more in there. You see, that takes up quite a bit of space, just, you know, 4 steaks there. And look at how much packaging we're getting per steak. That's probably a third bigger than the steak. So hopefully we can save some space and some steaks. Now on the wrapper, I am going to mark the freshness date when I vacuum seal it. I got some vacuum bags over here. These are the ones that came with the sealer. These are the 8-inch bags. I'm going to put it in there, and we will see if they last longer. I'm going to leave at least one of these in the fridge for at least a week. So let's go. All right, I trimmed that bag up a little bit because it was super long compared to the steak. You put the bag in the drip tray there, and it looks like we're ready to go. Pull it down, lock it in, and it is moist food and auto vac. And there we go. Get it, baby. Get it. Oh man, that is pulling it out of there. That's already done, I guess it says. Pulse auto vac. We'll seal it. All right, there it is, all vacuum sealed up. It looks pretty good. It got it really tight. I think it'll do good. Now, today is the 8th, and this says freshness date on the packaging was use or freeze by the 11th. So that's only 3 days from the date I bought this. So I'm hoping it will extend it out and maybe make it last at least a week. I supplement some of my meat with like canned meat and packaged tuna and bacon, that stuff that lasts longer when I'm out on the road. But I would like to have steak that lasts a minimum of 7 to 10 days. That way I could have steak almost the whole time I'm out. So We'll see. I'll leave this in the fridge. I did package up one of the smaller ones here because I'm going to leave this in there for at minimum 1 week. So I'll set an alarm from 1 week today. So if you're interested to see how it's shaped up, be sure to hit that like and subscribe. All right, I am back. It has been 1 week since I vacuum sealed this steak. Today is the 18th, and I am really impressed with how it looks. You know, it looks damn good to be in the fridge for a week. That's not the freezer, that's been in the fridge portion of my truck refrigerator for 7 days now, and it looks good. I'm gonna bust it open, see how it held up, and you know, the real test. We're gonna cook this thing. We're gonna see what it tastes like. All right, for those of you that aren't aware, this is how I cook my steak. I throw it in the air fryer with some foil in there. I know it hurts the airflow, but in a truck, it just makes the cleanup so much easier. All right, there's the setup. I like to cook a couple strips of bacon in there to get the fat content up on my steaks. Plus, it gives them a little bacon flavoring. Kind of deep fry them in that bacon grease. I always find that to be an excellent way to go. Let's get that in there and get it going. All right, we got her cooking right now. I put it at 400 for 15 minutes. The screen doesn't look like that in real life. This is the phone interacting with the digital display. So this is a Cosori. I got this air fryer at Walmart. It's an 8-quart air fryer, and I can tell you right now, it's my favorite air fryer I've ever owned. I have a Power XL at home. Power XL drives me crazy. It beeps all the time, really loud for every little thing. And like on this one, I can hit the shake button and turn it on, and it gives me an option. Do I want it to remind me to shake it or not? The Power XL, no matter what you do, that thing's gonna beep halfway through the time. So if you don't want it to beep on you, you have to set it for double the time. It's a mess. This one is more options. I just like this one better. The container is not as deep on this one, but it seems like it's bigger. So I'd rather have, you know, more space for like bacon and stuff than to have a really deep air fryer container. All right, we are done. Looks delicious to me. Let's eat. All right, first bite. Here we go. She's ready to go. Still juicy, still tender. Tell you right now, vacuum sealer, money. How important is Wi-Fi? Very important. That's why I use Nomad Internet in my truck. Yes, sir. This is a Wi-Fi modem that you put in your truck. Check them out. Links below. This thing gets signal when my phone will not. So if you're ever stuck at that truck stop with no signal, you'll wish you had some Nomad in your truck.